Hi everyone, Scott with CyberScribe.org, and in this video we're going to continue with extended access control lists, and we're going to be making some changes to the one that we did. And as you can see up here, the one that we did is called lockdown. So let's take a look at that first. So we're going to go show access list lockdown. Okay, and what you see is, well, let's just do this for a sec. Show access list. Okay, I don't know why this didn't have the numbers, but anyways, the numbers is a point that I want to get to here. When you do the permit statements or deny statements, if you don't put in a specific number, it's going to put in 10, 20, 30, and 40. Okay, what these are is these are the order of the in which the access control list is applied. Okay, so here we have our lockdown thing, and well, it's pretty locked down. So let's make a couple changes with this, because 177 matches, we might even have some router updates and things that aren't working because we denied IP. So let's change that. Let's go into the config here, and we're going to go IP access list, I believe it's extended, and we're going to say lockdown. Okay. And now we are in the location where we can make changes to that access control list. Let's just do it again, do show access list. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let's say that number 40 is too strict. We don't want that. Okay, so what you do is just say no 40. Okay, let's just make sure. Okay, and then you're good to go. Keep in mind though that there is an implicit deny on all this stuff too when you have the access list running. So what we're going to do now is, let's say we want the administrator VLAN to be able to ping everybody. Okay, so they need to do some troubleshooting and support and things like that. You need ping for that. So let's do that. Let's add that. Let's say number 33, and we're going to say permit ICMP 192.168.10.0, and the wildcard mask is 255. There you go. And we're going to say any. Now you have more options, and we'll talk about these options in a second, but the thing is here, this is going to say permit all ICMP packets from 192.168.10.0, that network, to anywhere on this network. Okay, we're going to do that. Now, like I said before, the access lists are real time, so let's just go right now. And what I had here before was, this is previous to making this change. Let me just show you here. Okay, now you see 33 is on there. So previous ping to 10.0.0.2 didn't work. Destination host unreachable because of that implicit deny. Let's ping it now. It should work. See, it's working right there. Okay, good stuff. Now let's go and let's say that this workstation VLAN, VLAN 20, they need to do some work. The administrators need to do some work on that. So let's just ping that and make sure that we can do that too. So ping 192.168.20.10, and it's not working. Why do you think it's not working? Keep in mind of that implicit deny, and look at these statements here. Okay, so the thing is, it's still going to deny traffic because it's implicitly denying that traffic. So one thing that we need to do is, let's say that we want to have the workstation VLAN, VLAN 20. We want to have that going, but we don't want anybody to be able to ping from that address. So we want to be able to do troubleshooting. We want to be able to contact those machines, but we don't want anybody on those machines to be doing any kind of pings of their own, any kind of that kind of phishing stuff. So let's go and let's make another statement here. We are in the access control entry point where we would do that. So let's go permit, and we'll do some context sensitive help here. So we'll say ICMP 192.168.20.0 255, and let's go, we're going to say any. So to anywhere, or we could even say, let's do this actually. Let's go 192.168.10.0. So it's only going to be able to respond to pings from within our network, from the administrator VLAN. Okay, and let's do a little bit more context sensitive help, and we're going to say If we left it blank, it would be all of these. But what we want to do is we want to just say echo reply. Oh. Okay. And so let's just go through this real quick. Permit, it's going to permit ICMP packets. And the source is 192.168.20.0 with that wildcard mask. The destination is going to be our administrator VLAN right there. Okay, so it's only going to go there, and echo replies. So that means that if administrator pings, it's inter VLAN routing, so if it pings and it goes there, then it's going to permit echo replies to there. Okay, so what happens right now is if you didn't have that echo reply on there, and what we're looking at with this failed ping right here is it was going and it was getting routed there, but it wasn't. It was being dropped here before it got routed back to administrator. So let's do this and let's see if that made the difference. Okay, now let's go, and there we go, and it works. Okay, so that's how you do it. You have, like I said, a lot of granularity with the access control lists. So let's exit, and let's just go exit one more time. Show access lists. Okay, take a look too. 33, I gave that number. Okay, and what did it do? I didn't give a number for this last statement here, permit echo reply. So what it did, it increased it by 10 and did that there. Okay, and notice also here you have counters, so 4 matches. Well, where were those 4 matches from? 1, 2, 3, 4, these pings right there. Okay, so you can look at the matches and you know, see where your traffic's being dropped, where your traffic is being allowed through. So this is just another little tidbit on extended access control lists. Keep in mind there's a heck of a lot to do here. It's real granular, so you can really dig deep into what very specifics of what you want allowed, what you want denied. Keep in mind though that there is that implicit deny at the end, so if you're doing an access list you have to specify exactly what you want to cross, because if you don't, it's going to be denied with that implicit deny. Okay, and that's all I had to show for you for this video, so I will see you in future videos.